everybody to EWN. This is our Lessons in Miracles. And we are here, our beautiful family is here to discuss our lessons in miracles. We have our beautiful Christine Elizabeth.
Hello, everyone.
And we have the beautiful Auntie Jean.
Welcome, everyone. Hello.
And our beautiful Charlie Charming.
Hi there, everyone.
So we will start with a short meditation where I will lead us into our hearts. So I encourage everyone, whoever is watching, whether you watch live or on the replay, it doesn't make any difference. It's always eternally now. So whenever you watch this, you will be experiencing this right alongside of us. So we're going to slow down the busyness of our breath. And we're going to let all the energy of the day just float. Taking nice, slow breaths. And just resting in that beautiful, beautiful heart, the true heart. That true heart is the place where you just come home after a busy day, home after the illusions of and the imagination of being separate and being out in a world where everything is apart. But now we're home, beyond the illusions, beyond our imagination. And we are feeling that harmony and the embrace of all our loved ones, all that are physically visible and all that are physically invisible. We allow everything in because that's what love does. Perfect love includes all beings. So feel that energy and that harmony and feel there's a light in you which cannot die, whose presence is so holy that the world is sanctified because of you. Rest in that. Rest in that knowledge. Rest in that certainty that there is a light in you that will never, ever go out. All things that live bring gifts to you and offer them in gratitude, in gladness at your feet. Feel into that. Let that energy be your new truth, beyond all the illusions, beyond all the idols, beyond all the images, beyond all the chaos and the conflict, beyond even the words. Relax into that silence. Relax into the stillness. And just fall into that light, the light that you are. The scent of flowers are a gift to you. The waves bow down before you And the trees extend their arms to shield you from the heat and lay their leaves before you on the ground that you may walk in softness and gentleness while the wind sinks to whisper around your innocent and beautiful head. Feel that breath of innocence. And as you feel that breath of innocence, feel it radiating and extending to all creation, that all beings feel that breath of innocence. Feel the light awakening their mind. Feel their heart opening to the harmony and the oneness that we radiate and extend and expand across all time, space, and dimensions, beyond all concepts, ideas, and images. We let this light radiate. Because we give the miracles that we have received. So we are going to allow that. We're going to allow that. As we take the time to come in here, and Mama P is trying desperately to get in here. It's somehow saying no video feed. So I don't know if you can chat in, Mama P. I don't know if you can write into the chat. But we are so grateful that you're here and that you're doing your best. We're going to hold the vision that technology give us a miracle.
Mm-hmm.
And I see that there's a few people out there that are watching. So just type into the chat, hello, welcome. We're so grateful that you're here. So does anybody want to talk about the miracles that they've been giving and receiving and sharing their miracles?
Happiness and everybody joyful and happiness and everybody happy that it's on my way and did not happen, so I awarded the way I planned. So they are the miracles.
That's beautiful. So I'm seeing more and more people coming in. So just type into the chat if you are here, and you can, if you are, make a pathway, Louise. Welcome. Hello. Hello, Louise. We're happy that you're here. Thank you for sharing. So we are just discussing our message that we had of our lesson from today is I give the miracles I received. So if you'd like to type into the chat anything you'd like to share, we're happy to read that out loud and give you a shout out. Yay, there's Mama P. Yay. Got her. And it looks like Marlene's coming in. Our miracle Marlene is coming in also.
Hey.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, it's wonderful to see you. I'm so happy you were able to get in.
It's a nightmare up here in the mountains.
Well, we were saying we're
Yeah.
ready for the miracle for you to come in. So
Yeah, you are a miracle.
I am. Yeah.
So let's hear
the
from
Wi-Fi.
Teri. Let's hear from Teri, because Teri, we are talking about that we give the miracles that we have received. So, and I know you give so many miracles throughout the day, and so anything you'd like to share?
Just a miracle that I'm on here. Wi-Fi connection this morning, it was really, really bad, and I had to get on the phone. I tried to do it on my phone, and it wouldn't let me, so I jumped on my computer, and it finally did connect. To me, that's a miracle. The more we give, the more blessed we are in our heart, and that is the true miracle, is to feel that connection and oneness, because we are all one. So if I'm giving to you, I'm giving to me, whatever that looks like. And giving can be a multitude of things. It can be a smile. It can be that simple. It can be sending a friend money for a cup of coffee. It can be so many things. And what makes it really beautiful is gratitude. So just being grateful for everything we receive. And then that makes the miracle even more profound, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
I like the way they brought out that, and I think this is so true. Very often we don't even realize our abundance until we start sharing it with others, and we give it to them, and then we realize how abundant we truly are. And of course, our greatest miracle is the light we've been given, and that's what we are trying to share. I heard a really uplifting thing today that, we're in a new age now. And in that new age, there's not really darkness like there was before, because there's so much light. And when you have light, there's no darkness. You flick on a switch and the darkness is gone. So I really appreciated that. It made me feel really good that we are into that new world, new age area. So,
Yeah. And our only job is to love. When we love, we are shining that light.
that's right. Love and light, that's what it's all about.
Mhm. So are we going into 160, or is this the one we're going into?
We're just reviewing 159 and then we're going into 160.
Right.
Okay.
So right now we're just reviewing. Charlie, did you want to review anything?
No, just let the universe haggle with the details. The instant it is welcome, it is there. That's the title for Pam's one.
Oh,
Yeah. It's like I had all the work done on the house and everything, and I received all the work and everything, and they asked back for, a survey or whatever, and I never do surveys, and I did 2 of them today, so I can't, because I was very happy with the insurance and the contract and everything, so I gave them recommendations, so so I received and I gave. So yeah, no, it's like I meditate and I'll read the lesson, and it just flows right through me. It's like so special when I do it in the morning, and I've been able to take the time to settle into that place and go to that never land. The always
It's in
always
California.
Yeah, right up the street from me.
Right.
Doesn't it make sense? Wouldn't it make sense that I would live where Neverland Peter Pan?
There you go.
I know, right?
That I live in Danish Disneyland.
My next door neighbor that used to beat me up was in Peter Pan.
Peter Pan.
What?
Yeah, he was one of the twins, and he was in the one with the dolphin. What's the one with Flipper?
Oh.
He was
Really?
Luke and Flipper. Yeah.
Love Flipper.
Yeah, he was. He grew up in Astoria, across the street from me, and he used to beat me up. And
how sweet! Thank you so much. Make a Pathway Louise has said, I have received so many miracles in my life. I have so many examples. I can say that I am a walking miracle. Feels beautiful to share our love and light. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. We're so happy. Hello. Hello, Prachetta. Good morning. Good morning in India.
By walking, I have wanted me a miracle growing up. I used to have my pool, my trampoline. I always said, then I don't have a death. See, I'm growing up.
Well, I think Teri's been a miracle. I've been a miracle. I think we all been miracles.
Miracle.
Along the way. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so our next lesson. Thank you everybody for joining. We're so happy that you're here. Thank you for joining. Yes, 6 a.m. in India. Wow. Well, good morning, India. We are so happy that you're here. This is a beautiful lesson. And because we just did that beautiful meditation of coming home to ourself, the home we've never ever left, this is a perfect reminder for all of us that I am at home. Fear is the stranger here. So fear, it's not welcome here anymore. We just don't have any interest in it. We just don't pay it any mind. We don't pay it any attention. And fear is the stranger to the ways of love. Identify with fear, and you will be a stranger to yourself. And thus you are unknown to you. What is yourself remains an alien to the part of you which thinks that it is real, but different from yourself. Who could be sane in such a circumstance? Who but a madman could believe that he is what he is not and then judge against himself? There is a stranger in your midst who comes from an idea so foreign to the truth that speaks a different language, looks upon a world truth does not know, and understands what truth regards as senseless. Stranger yet, he does not recognize to whom he comes, and yet maintains his home belongs to him, while he is alien now. Who is at home? And yet, how easy would it be to say, this is my home. Here I belong, and will not leave because a madman says I must. What reason is there for not saying this? What could the reason be except that you have asked this stranger to take your place? And let you be a stranger to yourself. No one would let himself be disposed so needlessly unless he thought there were another home more suited to his taste. But who is the stranger? Is it fear? Or you who are unsuited to the home which God provided for all is one? Is fear this own, created in this likeness? It is fear that love completes. Is it fear that love completes and is completed by? There is no home can shelter love and fear. They cannot coexist. If you are real, then fear must be an illusion. And if fear is real, then you do not exist at all. How simple then the question is resolved. Who fears has but denied himself and said, I guess I'm the stranger here, and so I leave my home to one more like me than myself and give him all I thought belonged to me. Now is he excited of necessity, not knowing who he is, uncertain of all the things but this, that he is not himself, and that this home has been denied to him. What does he search for now? What can he find? A stranger to himself, he can find no home wherever he may look, for he has made return impossible. His way is lost, except a miracle will search him out and show him that he is no stranger now. The miracle will come, for in his home his self remains. It asks no stranger in, and took no alien thought to be itself, and it will call its own unto itself in recognition of what it is. Who is the stranger? Is he not the one yourself calls not? You are unable now to recognize this stranger in your midst, for you have given him your rightful place. Yet it is yourself, as certain as your own as God and his Son. He cannot be confused about creation. He is sure to what belongs to him. No stranger can be interposed between his knowledge and his Son's reality. He does not know of strangers. He is certain of his Son. God's certainty suffices. Who he knows to be his Son belongs where he has set his Son forever. He has answered you who asks, who is the stranger? Hear this voice assure you quietly and sure that you are not a stranger, nor to the Creator, stranger made to you. Whom God has joined remains forever one, at home forever. Today we offer thanks to that comes to search the world for what belongs. This vision sees no strangers, but beholds this own and joyously unites with all. They see him as a stranger, for they do not recognize themselves. Yet as they give him welcome, they remember, and he leads them gently home again, where they belong. Not one does this forget. Not one fails to give you to remember that your home may be complete and perfect as it was established. This has not forgotten you, but you will not remember this until you look on all. Anyone who denies creation is denying themselves, and thus refusing to accept the gift of sight by which this self is clearly recognized. This home is remembered, and freedom is to come. So, Prachetta says, thank you so much, dearest, beautiful fairy Teri Mom, for the Archangel Michael shield. I have also shared with Prachir. Love you all so much. And Make a Pathway, Louise says that she remembers this story. So, yeah, I remember this story too. But, tomorrow, just think about that. the false self-image that you have made of fear, the fearful image that you think you are, the limited body that you have taken to be your reality, it's not real. And you don't have to keep living like that if you don't want to. It's up to you. You get to choose. How awesome is that the Course gives us these beautiful lessons to remind us that we're at home. Fear is the stranger. Fear, and like I always say, the voice for love is loud and clear. The voice for fear, it's not welcome here. It's
Nope.
just not welcome. We don't deal with it. We don't try and fight it. We don't try and prove or convince anybody else of anything. We just don't pay it no mind. It's not any interest to us anymore. We're not going to let it take any attention from the love and the truth of who we are. Any comments, anybody?
It's a great lesson.
Yes, a good lesson and appropriate example.
Fear and love cannot exist together. So you're either living in fear or you're living in love. I don't know about you all, but I choose love.
Me with you.
Me
I'm free.
too.
Yeah, because only love is real. Fear is just false everything appearing real. It's just fear comes in all different appearances, but none of it is real.
Mm-hmm.
And if we can just live in that truth, the truth is the truth. It doesn't need to be defended. It doesn't need to be convinced. It doesn't need anything. It just is the truth. So now we're going to chant.
Oh, okay.
We're going to chant, and we're going to chant for all the beings on the planet. So this is our first chant, Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. And Auntie Jean, you want to tell us about that chant?
Absolutely. We chant these two chants every day. We have been doing it. I won't tell you how many days because Charlie will. So I don't want to steal his thunder. But it's been a long time that we've been chanting. And we do it to raise the vibrations of our planet and all the people on it, all the souls on it. And also all of our cosmic brothers too, because they're out there and they're caring about us, so we care about them. So this chant, Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha, removes obstacles, barriers, and illusions. It removes them from our mind and our heart. So we have more room and we have nothing but love there to receive all this wonderful, beautiful energy from our Father. So we're going to make 3 declarations and do the first 3 chants very slowly. Then we're going to do the tradition of 108. So our first declaration is we are removing all obstacles from our mind and heart. So, Om
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Next, we are removing all the barriers. Now, barriers aren't the same thing as obstacles. Barriers, very often, we have put up ourselves, or someone has taught us a barrier to put up. We want to remove that so we can see and know the truth. So, Om
Om Gam
Ganapataye
Namaha. And lastly, but most importantly, we are removing all illusions. This world would have us living in an illusion. Everything we see that we don't see through the eyes of God, it's an illusion. And so we're going to remove those also.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. 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 So let's go into our heart now and just feel the wonder and the awe and the excitement of knowing our freedom and feeling that for all creation, feeling it real for every being, freedom, having it rain down like gentle drops of rain so that all living beings experience this freedom. And as we trust that this is happening right now as we speak, this instant is the only time there is, we go into the next chant, the miracle chant. This is where we trust and know and listen to the wonders of our existence. So, welcome, Danielle. We love you too. So, Auntie Jean, you want to tell everyone a little bit about Nam Myoho Renge Kyo?
Absolutely. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo is called the miracle chant because it brings in the miracles. But it's also called the love chant. And that's because millions of people all over the world every day chant this chant to bring in peace and love into our world. We have people all over in Europe and Asia and Africa and everywhere chant this chant. So together, as a loving family, we chant and we make 3 declarations with their slow 3 chants, and then we do our traditional 108. And afterwards, Karen will lead us in a beautiful meditation that brings in love and connects our mind and our hearts, and we're going to give that love out. So, we declare that we are accepting, aligning, allowing, and awake. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. We are stating that we are happy and healthy and full of love for each other. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge Kyo.
And lastly, we are saying that we are living and will live in peace and harmony, free of all suffering, free of all illusions, and free of all allergies, because we all have allergies. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. 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 Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo. Nam Myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo. Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Myoho
Nam Myoho
Renge
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge Kyo. Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge Kyo.
Myoho
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge Kyo.
Myoho
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge
Kyo
Kyo.
Nam
Nam Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam Myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo. Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge Kyo. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Renge
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. 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 Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam Myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Renge
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam Myoho
Renge
Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge Kyo.
Myoho
Nam Myoho
Kyo,
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Myoho
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo,
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo,
Nam Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo,
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo,
Renge Kyo. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo,
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo,
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo,
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo,
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo,
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge
Myoho
Kyo,
Renge Kyo. Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo,
Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo,
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo,
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo,
Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge Kyo,
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo,
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo,
Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo,
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho Renge
Kyo.
Kyo,
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo,
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo, Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo,
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo, Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo,
Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. 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 And now we enter into that beautiful feeling of gratitude. Gratitude for everything, gratitude for everyone, gratitude for this absolute that we know as our creator. And we hold that beautiful, beautiful frequency with the toning of Om. So we'll do that 3 times slow. And now we'll take a moment to bring our heart and our mind into coherence. So just feel your heart, whether you put your hand there or you don't, doesn't matter. Just feel your heart. Feel the beautiful energy and the harmony of bringing your mind and your heart into coherence. Breathing in slowly, breathing out slowly. Just letting yourself fill your entire being with gratitude. Just let that beautiful feeling of gratitude fill every cell, every tissue, every molecule. Let it flow through your blood, through your oxygen. Feel that gratitude as an expression of love, and extend that energy. Radiate that feeling. Feel the energy of love and gratitude and joy extending to every being in creation. Feel a wave of peace coming over all living beings, whether they're aware of it or unaware of it. Send it, knowing it is flowing from you. Trusting with certainty that it knows where to go. And anyone who's open to receive will feel this love. Om Shanti. Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. And we move into the next part where we declare that peace. Mama P, since you're here, let's have you declare it for us.
Oh, absolutely. Hopefully you're able to hear me.
Yes.
Oh, so every
Thank you
night,
for that
thank
miracle
you.
that we can hear you.
Yes, every night we make a declaration and more than words. So we're asking for everyone to along with us, and that's why the words are streaming there for you. But really feel it in your heart because the universe responds to our feelings more so than the words. So the words that are coming forth, we declare that there is peace on earth. We know there is, and we declare that peace begins inside of us because that's where it has to begin. So please join with us. I'll count us down to the count 2, 1.
We
We
declare
declare that there
that there
is
that
is
peace
there is
peace on
peace
earth,
on earth,
and we
and
and we
we
declare
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 that
that
peace
that
that
begins
peace
inside of us.
begins
inside of
inside.
us.
forever and
Always.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. And I've got
And
magpies flying all around me here. I just
Oh,
love them.
beautiful.
They
and
are.
we've been doing this now as a group known as the Peas for
Peace
Peace.
for peace.
And we became a movement now. And Auntie Jean,
yes, sir. Did you tell us how many days? Did I miss
oh,
it?
you must have missed it because it's 1,116 days.
Yay! Yes.
Hey.
Karen's a P, and Chris and Sunny are a P, and Terry's a P, and Charlie's a P, and Perchetta's a P, and Marlene's a P, and Daniela's a P, and our new friend, who I forgot her name,
Louise.
Louise,
is a P.
Louise.
And all you have to do is to have peace and love in your heart to be a P. And we have them all over the world. I'm serious about that. In all different countries. And that's how we can claim that there is peace on earth.
and
So,
Tammy.
And Tammy's a P.
oh, Tammy's here. Tammy.
And
Okay, Tammy.
Pachetta.
I said pretend. I know I said pretend. And her brother. And just lots of people. Anyway, the important thing is I have a question. Since we're all P's, he's a P and she's a P and we're a P, wouldn't you like to be a P too? So
Yes,
come
yes,
enjoy the
yes.
P's. I'm sorry.
I said yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
And we'll have peace all over the world. And that's what we want. Peace and love. And we have to remember to start with kindness. Be kind. That's where it starts.
Kind.
Kindness, love. So be kind.
Absolutely.
Who are we being kind to, Chris?
No, buddy.
All the doggies and the kitty.
The dogway for the other way, my breeder dog.
He didn't
I
give
just
the
want to say to Danielle. Danielle had a question about not being able to see the words. Danielle, I don't think we can change anything on here, honey. I think that's the way it's going to be.
Oh, she can't see the words.
Yeah, she said it was
Well,
hard
she
for her
just
to
said
see
it's
them.
hard to see it. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Maybe Danielle needs glasses. I can't see him either.
nice.
On my glasses. That's why I put on the glasses so I can read everything. Yeah. So
Okay.
anyhow, all righty. So hopefully we'll see everyone tomorrow.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you, everybody, so much. So we'll end with our Namaste.
Namaste, y'all.
We love you.
Thank you. We love you.
Everyone. Thank you, Tammy, for chatting.
Love you all so much.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you so much for joining
Bye,
us.
everybody.